Check this analogy out of Wicked when I'm finna break down to you. You know how when people say, look at something at a glass half empty, right? You know what they really mean by that is that it stems to your intuition. It's almost as though like looking at a picture, but not fully looking at it, by just looking at it to say, oh, this is the picture. No. Add to what else you see. What else do you see beyond just the picture? See, the full picture is not just what's drawn. The full picture is what you establish it to be once you think beyond what you see. That's where a glass half empty is that of something you see when you give yourself thought to think. So, listen to this analogy. Think of a full picture, right, that you may see. And when you happen to see the picture, it shows you everything. Just a picture of a man in the forest. The full picture enables you to see a man in the field, right? But that's where a glass half empty is, where it allows you to use your intuition to think beyond just what you see a man in the field. It allows you to see that it's more than what you're looking at. It's more than what you see. Give yourself more thought to just what you see. Break your thought process down and do not just move into the transition of just the 1% of what you see. A glass half empty is not one that's full, because one that's full is clear to just be a full glass, right? A full glass of what you drink. Oh, you got a full glass. So when somebody comes with a half of a glass, they look at it like, oh, there's something missing. Your glass isn't full. That's because what's missing is the interpretation of thought. It's the interpretation to give an analogy, to bring forth more conclusive evidence to thought. If your thought is always that of what you see, believe instantly, you can't draw away from that pattern to give it more of a optionary decision. How can your decision be optionary if it's just quickly sawn to see what it sees? Hence the glass being full. The glass is full. So there's no reason to look around a glass that's full. I got a full glass. I got a full interpretation of what I see. But a glass that's half empty is one to be filled with your own decipher, with your own inclination of things. You put forth that other half in that glass. So you scan out to see what is literally there for you to see through your own intuition. A glass half empty is just that, intuition. It's the thought to literally put forth your own decipher behind what you see, what you believe, what you graze. Not to just see or believe or hear or think that this is what it is and this makes the sense of what it makes sense of and not to judge it. Everything has divinity. Everything has a upside and a downside. Nothing is set to be seen in full, clear view. Judgment is always there to be made from your end. That's where a glass half empty is that other half of the glass filled up with your thought, with your own deception. It's how you decept things to be. You decipher the things to be. Just always keep that in mind. That's the truth.